All right, so I have the WEN 7.25 inch miter saw right here, okay? And well, I thought I would do an unboxing video for you guys because, to be honest, I have not seen any videos on YouTube about this particular saw. They have the one that's the 10 inch that was pretty popular, and a lot of kind of reviews on that one. But this one is a 7.25 inch. So the reason why I wanted to get this one is because I have kind of a small space in here, and I want to be able to tuck it away when I'm not using it. I don't use it as often, so the 10 inch would probably take a lot more space than this one. So let's unbox it and see what it looks like. Right, so I had started unboxing it already. The manual is here. They have the guard, and these are the things that I guess I can just take the whole thing out. And this is how the saw comes in itself. You guys can see that. It just, I guess, kind of comes like this. So you lift the saw out and put it here, and this is how it looks. One of the things I liked about this saw is that it had, according to these specs, it has a really wide inch, okay? Wide cutting range, wider than a lot of other saws at this price point and at this size. So let's see how it works. This is it initially. The blade is pretty good. I'm going to cut this. Cut this here, and then let's see how it works. Okay, so this comes off here, and now I think we could put this here, and let's take this here, and I mean, it looks pretty good. Let's get the instruction manual. So this is the carrying handle that goes right here. So I'm gonna install that on right here. Okay, I got the carrying handle on solid. The long screw went here, and then the short screw went here. I hope I got that right. I hope I put that on right. But it seems to be solid, and I can lift it up, and I can pick it up if need be. All right, now let's see what else goes. It's opening up here. So once I have this open, I think I should be able to slide the saw. Oh yeah, okay, that's pretty smooth. And then let's go. The main thing that I was worried about for this saw is that it would kind of lean forward when cutting, you know? But I see there's a little bolt here that will help it to not kind of fall forward, okay? The increment looks like it's a little bit off of 0 right here. I don't know if you guys can see. So I'm not exactly sure where it snaps, if that's exactly where is exactly 90, but I'm pretty sure I can adjust that to see. So I guess I have to test it, do a cut first to see how well it cuts, and see if it can cut long boards if needed. All right, let's try it out. Let's put on the dust collector thing right here, and hopefully we can collect some dust, even though miter saws are notoriously bad dust collectors. But let's see here, get that going on here, and then let's see if we can make it happen. Let's go. All right, we'll first start with just a board that I want to clean up. This kind of split here. So let's put this here. Just gonna cut it off here. Let's check this out. All right, that pretty smooth cut. Okay. Let's try something a little bit wider. So the reason why I wanted to get this particular saw is that for a 7 1/4 inch saw, there it has a very wide, it can cut very wide, okay? So let's just see how far this thing can cut. So there's also these, I don't know if you can see it here. On the side, they have these little fences that come out, and they also help to support these things here. Have this here will help support. But you tie those down, lock that down, and it will give you a little bit extra support. I don't know if you guys can see around the back here. They have this here, okay, and then here you just tighten it here, and that should give a little extra support for boards that come a little bit wider. Just get it like that. All right, let's see. Wide piece of plywood. See how it cuts. Putting it in. Making sure it's here, balanced. Cut a little bit off. Right, look how wide that is. Okay, I'm gonna go get a tape measure real quick and actually see how long that cut is. All right, so you can see that cut is almost 12 inches. It even goes to 13 inches, but it doesn't cut all the way through. Okay, it doesn't cut all the way through. So definitely a 12-inch cut, probably a 12, even gets it to about 12 and a half inches, which is seriously very impressive length for a miter saw. A lot of the other miter saws that we're looking for only have 8-inch. They could only do up to 8 inches, which is, this is a good, 4 inches more. Their main cut would go about to here. Where's 8 inches? Let's go this way. So up to here. That's the maximum cut they can do. This can go all, a good 1, 2, 3, 4, almost 5 inches more than a normal cut. And it's a small size. So if you could see, once be able to put this away, I lock that down here so that it doesn't move back and forth. I put this, and then I just can take this up away. I can lift it with one hand and get, you know, it's not too heavy, and I just put it away. So overall, I'm liking it so far. I'm gonna do a couple more cuts, and then I'll let you guys know how it feels. Okay, so let's try kind of angled cuts now. See how that works, okay? So it's important to note that this saw only cuts at a certain angle, okay? So when it does not cut, the saw will not go that way, okay? So if you want to cut an angle, although it will go, you know, both ways, this way, you know, it will turn this way a little bit and that way a little bit. It's a single bevel, so it's only going to bevel. It's only going to turn that way. So that's important to know. So overall, I like it so far. I mean, I've only used it a couple times. I've cut some really pretty good angles. I didn't even see much cutout or blowout, as they call it, at the bottom of the cuts. Very smooth cuts. That means that the blade that they gave is pretty strong. So overall, I think I found a really good option. You know, it has a wide cut. It's not too small. It also has this kind of bit, like where the rails are in the front, so you can butt it up against the wall and not have to worry about, you know, having space behind the saw, which a lot of other miter saws have to, because they push back. So this one is pushing forward, you see. There is a little thing though, if you go too far, then you can't use this. You see that little I just see that, so it will stop there. So that's just probably on certain angles whenever you use this thing. So obviously once you take it off, it will go all of the way. So gotta say I like it. All right, thank you.